Hi, everybody. This is Callie here. So I know a lot of us have been preparing during this coronavirus situation, and we've stocking our shelves. And some of us, are taking kids out of school. We're working from home. We're changing our habits. We're really trying to do whatever we can to prepare. But I wanted to offer that I feel that one of the most important things to do when we are in times of chaos, either in the global sense or in our personal lives, is to really get grounded and centered in what matters to us, to get grounded and centered in our purpose. But it's one thing to do that from the mind perspective, in a mindset way. What matters to me? But if we don't bring the body along with us, our nervous system is just going all over the place. And how can we connect to what matters to us deeply from our center and relax and activate our nervous system based on what matters? And it's so important because when we lose what matters to us, our sense of purpose, it really takes us off. It really throws us out of the game, and it gives us, we have the chance of really losing ground and really getting caught up in and off our game, really off our game. Okay, so I just want to show you a practice. It's a grounding and centering practice. It's a somatic practice which involves the entire body, our sense of who we are in the world, where we move from, our sense of safety, and our sense of what matters to us. So I just want you to stand with your feet hip width apart. Really maybe tap your heels on the ground a bit. Just notice the ground underneath you. Just get a sense of being supported, stable. And I just want you to stand straight and tall. Maybe scrunch your shoulders up and slowly release them down to your side. Just let them hang there. We're just centering in our length, okay? We're centering in our verticality. This is a dimension of our being, our somatic body. And really it is about our dignity. So you can just think dignity. So I want you to soften your eyes and just let your chin just look straight forward, so your chin is just straight forward. It's not down. It's not up. We're not forcing. We're not hiding. Placing a hand on your lower belly, just let the air drop with gravity into your belly. And just feel, while you are stable and grounded, you can also feel this life energy moving upward, up your crown. And just think of dignity and purpose. You can even move a little bit. Dignity. What happens somatically? What happens in the body and the breath and the posture and your felt sense of the world when you stand in your verticality and think of dignity? And I want you to place your attention on your width. So between each shoulder, you might sense a subtle opening of your chest. More breath can enter. Between your ribs, your hips, your knees, your feet, your ankles. We're centering in width. Can you feel the clothes on your body? Just putting your hands up to your side a little bit here. Width, centering in width is really about our connection to life, to possibility. It's also our connection. It's also about our boundaries. It's about what we let in and who we let in, how far, how close. We are in control of that boundary, but we're also connected to so much more. Can you let your awareness move around you in 360? Just let it move around you. Feel your width. How many times when we're getting off our game, when we're hit off our game in chaos, do we collapse inward? And we go into this tunnel. We don't feel connected or supported to life. We collapse down in our length. We move away. We move away from life. So here we're just wanting to remind ourselves in our body that we're connected and that we have control over what we allow in or out. How far can you place your awareness? How big are you actually? Then we want to place our awareness on our back body, back of the head, neck, shoulder blades, lower back, back of the knees. The back of the body is this sense of life supporting us. It's a sense of our mentors and our ancestors, whether or not people in our life have been totally supportive. They've taught us something, but we've all had mentors that have helped us along the path. It's also a sense of our own self, our resilience, that self that's been hit down and got back up. We can just remind ourselves, life has our back. We have our own back. And when life has our back, we can move forward. We can move forward in safety. So just sensing the back body. So we're centering in length and dignity, in width, in connection to the greater field of life and others. We can be connected to ourselves and others at the same time. We also can have boundaries. We're connected to life having our back, a sense of our mentors supporting us and our own resilience. And then moving in front to your heart, standing in that dignity and connecting to what matters. Dropping into what really matters to me. And even in this chaos going around me, I can move. I can move with a sense of connection to life, with a sense of dignity and purpose, with a sense of support and what matters. You can actually do this practice really quickly, okay? This was a longer version. You can just stand quickly in dignity. Think dignity. Automatically, your soma shifts. Think width. Oh, yes, I'm connected to life. Life has my back. What matters to me? What am I here to do? And it just connects us into the safe, energized, loving space where then we can navigate through this chaos. And we do this when we stand forward onto a stage. We do this to help us get centered into our true voice. You may have noticed my voice dropped during this little practice because I was getting centered in my breath and in my truth. And when we're always up here in our head, you know, running scenarios, managing life, chaos, fight or flight, we cannot connect to the truth of who we are. So this is part of the work that I do in the work with It's Time to Get Visible, is getting connected into our truth. That's when we're going to stand forward in our true voice. And this practice, though, can really help us in any way. And during this coronavirus time, it can help us to stay centered in what matters, stay calm yet energized. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Stay safe and lots of love.